Heatran is one of the Pokemon that is in the conversation for greatest of all time in competitive singles. Since its release in Generation 4, it's not only been ranked in OU in every generation since, it's been a popular and high-tier choice in every single one. The Gen 9 metagame so far has felt a bit empty without Heatran. Now more than ever, a solid, reliable Pokemon like Heatran would really help keep things balanced. Heatran will be available to use in Generation 9 again once Pokemon Home compatibility releases. Let's see what impact Heatran could have on this new metagame. 80% of you watching right now are not subscribed to the channel. If you enjoy my videos, I'd appreciate it if you would take a moment to like the video and subscribe. Thank you. Heatran has always been one of the few fire types that can actually function defensively. This is primarily because of its excellent fire-steel type combination. The majority of fire types struggle defensively due to their crippling weakness to stealth rock, but Heatran is neutral to rock and has a much easier time entering the battle when rocks are up. This type combination also provides many valuable resistances to a team. Heatran has a total of 9 resistances, which gives it plenty of opportunity to safely switch in. Heatran's defensive stats are solid enough alongside these resistances to give it excellent defensive utility. Then of course there's Heatran's ability, Flash Fire, providing a complete immunity to fire moves and even boosting the power of Heatran's own fire moves. Heatran is the classic fire type counter, and Heatran's presence has always scared offensive fire types enough to keep them from being too out of control. Chi-Yu was almost impossible to switch in against in the Gen 9 metagame, and Volcarona is currently pretty difficult to deal with as well. I could still see Chi-Yu being a bit of a monster in the Pokemon Home metagame, but with Heatran back, it will be significantly more manageable. With excellent support options, Heatran gets a lot of value every time it successfully switches in. While it will be losing Toxic in Gen 9, which was a great option, it still has Will-O-Wisp, and of course Stealth Rock. Heatran is not only an excellent defensive support, it's also very solid offensively. With a huge base special attack of 130 and a great selection of stab options and even Earth Power to handle enemy Heatrans, this Pokemon can deal some serious damage. It may seem like Heatran would be worse in a metagame where Great Tusk reigns supreme. While Great Tusk can threaten Heatran directly with ground and fighting moves, it can't safely switch into Heatran. Great Tusk will not only be completely crippled by Will-O-Wisp, it will take significant damage from Heatran's special attacks. Heatran has always been pretty great at handling passive defensive Pokemon. Magma Storm is Heatran's signature move, a 100 power special attack with 75 accuracy that will prevent the enemy from switching out for 4 to 5 turns, and also deal chip damage during those turns. Magma Storm can trap an enemy's special wall coming in to take the big fire type attack, and with Taunt you can prevent them from healing or using any support moves at all. Previously, Heatran would not be able to do this against enemies that could threaten to kill it with super effective moves. But now, Heatran can Terrastalize. I think this will be a great application for Terrastalization on Heatran. Let's say they switch in a Tinglu on a Heatran Magma Storm. You could now Terra Flying and Taunt, and they're completely screwed. They can't Earthquake you, they can't Whirlwind you out or make hazards. They just have to slowly get chipped down. The same logic applies against Clodsire, Dondozo, Great Tusk, and more. We've seen Terra Bug actually have good defensive value on Ceruledge because of Flash Fire cancelling out the fire weakness and the useful resistances to ground and fighting provided by Bug type. Heatran could do the exact same thing and absolutely tear apart the defensive cores that are currently so strong. Will Heatran still be good in Gen 9? Of course it will. Heatran will always be good. This Pokemon will provide much needed stall breaking and defensive utility to the Gen 9 metagame. With Terrastalization, Heatran now has a new tool that will enhance its strengths even further. What do you think of Heatran? What returning Pokemon are you looking forward to using the most in the Gen 9 metagame? Let me know down below in the comments, and thank you for watching. Thank you to the patrons. If you'd like to send me a team to look at in a video, or request a video topic for me to cover, take a look at my Patreon link in the description for more information. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more informative content about competitive Pokemon.
The money got different, 'cause of what I'm spending. The money got different,
Oh, it's
'cause of what
Megaphone!
I'm spending.
Whoa!
The money
KO
got
by
different,
one hit! It
'cause
scattered
of what I'm
spikes!
spending. The money got different.